Ellen Shaw de Paredes was a pioneer and expert in breast imaging here in Central Virginia. Her goal was to make early detection of breast cancer available for all women. The doctor passed away last August, but her mission lives on. The Ellen Shaw de Paredes Breast Cancer Foundation is hosting its third annual Rise and Shine for Hope breakfast coming up next week on April 2nd. The foundation's executive director, Dr. Nora Lind, is here with us today. Good to see you, Doctor.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
This is a wonderful opportunity for people to find out exactly what your organization does.
Yes, I call it sort of a friend raiser. Friends bring friends and they learn more about what we do. The focus of this particular event is our free mammography outreach program. We provide free mammograms to women who don't have the means themselves, are underserved or underinsured in the area.
Because people do fall through the cracks, and for many reasons.
Yes, and we take care of those without discrimination for anything like previous health conditions or citizenship.
And you've got some very interesting speakers joining you at the event.
We do, and we had to postpone the event because of snow. It was originally scheduled in March, but we have the same three speakers lined up. One, a male breast cancer survivor, a sort of a group that we don't hear from very often. We also have a third-generation survivor, an African-American friend of the organization's, who every generation of her family seems to be diagnosed younger, and this particular friend was diagnosed at age 35. She'll be speaking, and someone from the Hispanic community to talk about the cultural differences that sometimes make it difficult to have those Hispanic women come in and get their free mammograms.
One of the important things is to know your risk factors, because it is genetic.
Yes.
It is in some races more prevalent than others, and men don't think that they can get breast cancer.
Right, and that's why early detection for women is important, but it's also important for men because they often just sort of overlook it, thinking, this is not serious, this is where something hit me, this bump.
And this is great because it's an opportunity for people to learn about you, because in a situation like this, a lot of times people don't know your organization exists until they need the services.
That's exactly right. And we do have a few seats available because of the change in date, but it's reservation only, so it's next Thursday.
But this is a free event.
It is a free event, but reservations are required, and there are a few seats, and I'm sure you'll show them the information about where to call the Paredes Foundation.
We will link folks to our website, or on our website, to make a reservation. We're looking at some pictures of the past event. This is very nice. Again, as you mentioned, it's at the Jefferson Hotel. It's a wonderful morning, and it's always inspiring to hear from people who know from experience about something.
Yes, well, we'll hear from those speakers, but we'll also hear more about what the foundation is doing.
And it's very important because this really is in memory of Dr. Ellen Shaw de Paredes. You're continuing her work. She did so much great work in our community for women and for men who needed the services. She was a pioneer, really.
Exactly, and the work goes on for early detection. That really is our commitment to early detection, and we're focusing on groups that specifically need our help.
And that help also comes from the community in helping you to continue your work.
You're exactly right. In many different levels, they're helpful to us, and this brings the community together to see what we're doing, and hopefully some of them will join up.
And this is a perfect opportunity to remind women that having a mammogram after a certain age, or if you have a genetic predisposition, to put it on the calendar and make sure it gets done on a regular basis.
I just made my appointment yesterday.
Oh, good for you. That's a good thing to do. And again, this breakfast is coming up. It's a rescheduled date. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning, so want to get people up and out early to come and find out more about the
Exactly
organization.
1 hour so they can be off to work at 9.
In and out. All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Nora Lind, for joining us today. And thank you for filling us in on a little bit of what the organization does, and people can find out more about your organization. We'll put a link to the Ellen Shaw de Paredes Breast Cancer Foundation on our website.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And the Ellen Shaw de Paredes Breast Cancer Foundation's third annual Rise and Shine for Hope breakfast is coming up on Thursday, April 2nd. It begins at 8 a.m. at the Jefferson. Again, as Dr. Lind told us, it is absolutely free. A few seats left. You do need to make a reservation, though, if you'd like to go. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM for more information.